What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and here we are with One Piece episode 908 review. So in this episode we got to see a reunion of the worst generation in One Piece. If you don't know what the worst generation is, it's pretty much a name they gave to the upcoming pirates, like Kid, Law, Luffy, Zoro, and a couple others. But all we got is Luffy, Zoro, Law, and Hawkins that's gonna be in this episode. But what this episode was mainly about was Luffy getting the food that he took for the Yokozuna that he beat up in a couple episodes back, and brings it to, I think it's called Bongo Town, because the people there are starving. So Luffy had promised them that, hey, look, I'm gonna go get this food for y'all, I'm gonna bring it back, and we all gonna eat because everybody deserves to eat. But the one thing I kind of liked about this episode, it's the flashbacks. So how the episode starts off is Hawkins is fighting. Well, I wouldn't say fighting. He's going up against Law, and not really much has happened because you saw earlier in a couple of episodes, Luffy and Zoro went up against Hawkins, and we really got to see what this man can really do. Now I don't remember him doing this when he fought Kizaru way back in the day when it was at the archipelago, but I don't remember him doing all these straw moves. But that right there, when he pulled, I think it was a dummy. But his devil fruit is probably the coolest devil fruit I've seen next to Law's. And what Hawkins can do is pretty much, once he activates it, every cut he takes, if he gets stabbed, one of his subordinates gets stabbed. So wherever he gets stabbed at, that subordinate gets stabbed. He won't feel the pain, but his subordinate will feel the pain. I think that's pretty dope. And the fact that this dude, how he fights is with tarot cards, I think that's what they're called, where they predict the future. And I think he's sitting there predicting the future, like, okay, this is what's gonna happen during battle. So if you really want to sit there and think about it, this dude is OP. Now I don't read the manga, and I don't know if he's either been defeated already or not, but I see that he's a tough cookie to battle. And him and Law pretty much kind of have the same type of devil fruit power, kind of, sort of, if you want to say, because Law could do the whole surgery room, or the room that he does where he can cut people up and they won't die, but they will still be cut up. And I think when him and Law battling was pretty dope, and Hawkins knew it was Law because of the fact that, hey, look, Law, we know what your devil fruit power is. Like, come on. We're from the same generation of pirates, the worst generation, the supernovas. So come on now, like, for real. And the fact that Law had a helmet on, trying to protect his identity because he didn't want no smoke, but then again, he gonna fight. So to me, Law gave himself up, and he mad at Luffy for doing the stuff that he did, talking about some you took this food, it's pretty much rebellion against Wano and stuff. And it was like, but yeah, ain't you out here, swinging your sword like it's not a problem? So the fight was pretty dope, but the fight came to an end in this episode because as these two were getting ready to clash one more time, Luffy, Zoro, and I forgot the woman's name, but she's tagged along with them. Also Tama, she's down there with them as well. In this episode, they part ways with Tama as well, because I'm like, y'all gonna really have her with y'all the whole time through Wano? She's kind of annoying, but all child characters in anime is kind of annoying to me because they all they cry a lot, and like, damn, you can't always consult the crying child anime because they gonna end up getting the main character killed somehow, some way. But back to Hawkins. Hawkins is sitting there fighting Law, and Law is trying to calm the situation down, because if Hawkins gets a hold of one of his snail phones, he can get a hold of Jack. Now Jack, if you don't know who Jack is, he appeared earlier in the series as well, and I forgot what part it was, but I'm pretty sure, if I can remember correctly, his ship got destroyed, I think by a whale or something, if I'm not correct. It was either that or a storm. I can't remember. There's so many episodes of One Piece, you try to keep up with the major plot points of the series. But I know for a fact Jack is either one of Kaido's lieutenants or right-hand man, or one of his higher ups who are like damn strong, because Kaido's pirates are all beast pirates. So what a beast pirate is pretty much a pirate who ate that certain devil fruit to where they could turn into a certain animal. Like X Drake or Drake X, he could turn into a T-Rex. He's part of the beast pirates. At first he wasn't, but now he is. Now Hawkins, he can't turn into no animal, but he became a subordinate of the Kaido because he knew that if we fought up against Kaido, we stood no chance. I mean, look at Jack. Jack looked like he just, run rampage through anybody and everybody. So in the middle of the episode, as Law and Luffy all done went, and they escaped Hawkins. We don't know who he called, but I'm under the assumption that he called Jack. And the fact that Jack has, came back to Wano, because everybody's fearing that. Well, not everybody. Law's the only one that's fearing it. Like, God damn it, Jack is back. I thought Jack was dead. What happened? What is this? Jack was never dead. Jack just survived that. Now, I don't know if all his other pirates, his crewmates, done survived. I just know that he survived, because there is a part in the manga that I have seen that they have fought. Now we get to the part where I guess Tama is about to part ways from Luffy, and she's starting to see a lot of Ace in Luffy, which is something that Luffy wants people to see, that he's gonna come across a lot of people that Ace done came across. And one of Ace's goals was to rid Wano of all this negativity. He was trying to make sure that everybody eats, everybody should be able to get a plate, not just all the higher ups, the Yokozunas, the Kaidos, all of them. So not One Piece, but Luffy's job, his goal is to do what his brother was supposed to do. Now, he might not know that it's his brother's idea, that was his plan, but she can see that, okay, this is Ace's brother, because they act alike, they talk alike, and they have the same similar goals to reach, and they want to rid Wano of Kaido and the Beast Pirates, because Kaido is the reason why Wano is the way it is. Now, another thing that kind of got me is they're about to set off and go to this castle called Oden. And I forgot the woman's name that's with them. Her name doesn't really matter at this point, but now I guess it does matter, because in this castle, it's not a castle, it's in ruins. And in the next episode of One Piece, which is episode 909, we get to find out why is it in ruins, what happened 20 years ago, what connections does this woman have, and why she doesn't really want to go. What's going on? Why is the reason why this castle fallen? Is the reason why Wano is in the state it is in right now? Was this the last defense of Wano that Kaido took over? Was Kaido even around at that time? We don't know. My main question is this: where's Big Mom at? But guys, that's all I got for y'all. Be sure to tune in for more anime reviews. But other than that, guys, peace.